special edition of Now You Know Sports, an inside look at Boston College athletics. I'm Joe Bronzo, and with me is Boston College Athletic Director Gene DeFilippo.
Joe, thanks so much for allowing me to be on your show.
Well, it's great to have you. So, Gene, I know this past fall you stressed the importance of the BC community coming together to fill the stands for each of its home games. How has it responded?
Well, I want to compliment the students. I thought that in my 13 falls here, I thought the student body was as good or better last year than ever before. To have those 6,200 gold, clad students is such an advantage for our team. When we come out of the tunnel and you look at the students and they're clapping and waving, and it just makes for a great home field advantage, and it gets a lot of the alumni and fans, and they get them all excited, and it really, really helps us.
I know that when I was looking at the school and I'd see all the pictures when I came to visit of the student section, it really stood out for me. So
yeah, it did, and we were really the first ones to wear the superfan jerseys. It happened in 1998, and we had two students come to me and say they wanted to start a superfan section, and they were going to wear gold shirts. And like most traditions, it took a little bit of time to get going, but now when new students come in, they're given their superfan t-shirts, and it's been quite a tradition here, and it's nice to see that other institutions, other schools have thought it was a good idea and have copied us.
yes, it's very flattering.
Well, we've tried to do that by way of email, and we've listed all the home events in the Heights, and we'll continue to do what we can, in and around Lower and McElroy and in the dining halls, but there's only so much that you can do, and but we'll continue to try to find new ways and to make sure that people really know that there is a game on a particular evening at a particular time against this opponent, and we're always working at those things, Joe. He's doing it. We've been in the league now 5 years. We've been in the ACC for 5 years, and we've won our division 2 of those years. And we've been, let's see, the least number of games we've won in the Atlantic Coast Conference has been 5. We were 5-3 3 times and 6-2 twice. And he's doing it. We had a terrific recruiting year this year. We have 2 young quarterbacks that graduated early from high school, and they've come in early. They started school in January. We have a real good linebacker from Connecticut that is also enrolled in school, and we have 18 additional student athletes that'll be joining us, in August. And I just think that we're on the road. We really are, and we're that close. And I think we're going to be better this year than we were last year. We're going to be more experienced. We'll be a little bit deeper, and Spaz has done a terrific job. I know that he didn't receive ACC Coach of the Year or National Coach of the Year, Joe, but in my opinion, he sure did deserve it. Well, we have been to 7 Frozen Fours, I think, in 11 years. And so I tease everybody here. I say, Jerry York doesn't rebuild, he just reloads. And, it's too early to really tell, about this team, because we have, 6 games, I think, or 5 or 6 games remaining to be played. We have the Hockey East quarterfinals and then the finals, and of course we've got the NCAA regionals and the Frozen Four. So this is a very, very good team. They appear to be peaking at just the right time, as Jerry York's teams always do. And we're young, but there's nobody that's going to want to play us in March. Nobody, because we're going to be playing very, very well. So we'll have to see how this season unfolds, but this team has the potential to be one of our better teams. Well, we've been pretty consistent over the years, Joe, in that our men's basketball team has been to the NCAA tournament 7 times in the last 9 years, and that's unprecedented here at Boston College. So Al Skinner's done a very, very good job with our basketball program. We've struggled this year. We went to Providence and we won. We went to Michigan and we won. We beat a very good South Carolina team here. And then we've lost home games to Harvard and to Maine. And, we lost a game at in the tournament early in the year to St. Joseph's, which was a very winnable game. So, we've had some really good games. We've had some games that we haven't played so well, but I think we've got everybody except for Tyler Roach coming back next year. So, I think everybody will be bigger. They'll be stronger. They'll be smarter, and I think we can finish strong this year, and we can be very good next year. Oh, I do. I do. Our you don't come to Boston College, or you don't work at Boston College or go to school here for a matter of years. Once you're an Eagle, you're always an Eagle, and I really believe that. And when our players get a chance to come back, Matt Ryan came back the first year out. He had an open date. Gosder Cherilus came back. Jamie Silva came back for a game. Matt Hasselbeck was here today, going through the facilities. So, our players. One thing you can say about Boston College students, Joe, and that's they're happy people, and they leave as happy people, and they want to come back to back home to where they had a great 4 years. So we encourage them to come back. We love it when they do, and I agree with your statement that you don't come here for 4 years. You're always an Eagle.
Well, I know one of the main reasons I'm here is because every male in my family has attended BC, and they've continued to come back, which has really allowed me to see the campus since a very early age. So it's a good thing.
And it'll be a wonderful thing for you to bring your son to football games on Saturday afternoon like your dad brought you. And it's a tradition that we've had going for over 100 years here. And it's our job to make sure that we do everything we can to enhance that rich tradition and to keep winning and to do things the right way.